Assalamualaikum guys, hello! Welcome back to You, Me and Islam, a series in which we will be telling you on the fundamental matters about Islam. And in today's episode, we shall look into the heaven and hell. But before we begin with something more serious, let's do some storytelling, shall we? So I remember back in the days when I was in this Islamic primary school, we were taught on the things that a Muslim must have faith in, and one of it is the hereafter. So I remember her telling things like, okay, if you obey Allah by obeying your parents, if you pray 5 times a day, then the place for you is the heaven. And do you know how the heaven looks like? The heaven is this wonderful place where there's like a river of honey, river of milk, and just everything cool that you can ever imagine of. And if you're imagining anything right now, the heaven is far way better than that. And then of course, being kids, right, we would then imagine things like, okay, what if there's a mountain of French fries, or like a mountain of Maggi goreng, you know, all the good stuff that a kid could imagine of, until the teacher stopped us and said, but if you disobey Allah by like disobeying your parents, if you talk to people badly, if you fight amongst each other, then the place for these type of people is the hellfire. And do you know how the hellfire looks like? The hellfire is this place where there's blazing fire burning the people who disobey Allah, and then there's no drink for you except for blood. And then of course, being kids, again, we would, say properly, say Assalamualaikum teacher, all the good stuff that a kid could do. Well, now that I'm looking at it on hindsight, right, looking back into what my teacher said, I noticed that, okay, whatever that my teacher told me were actually true. That's exactly how the heaven and the hellfire is being portrayed as in the Quran. They are two destinations of two unimaginable extremes, with the hereafter being the day of judgment on all mankind. Those who have succeeded in their life as the people who obeyed Allah and His messengers, they will be brought to the heaven. They will be pushed and rushed towards the heaven, and once they reach the doors of the heaven, which were already open wide for them, the angels will greet them by saying Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be upon you, and then they will say, you have become pure, so enter it to abide therein eternally, and in it they will find eternal happiness. However, contrastingly, as for those who would end up in the hellfire, I pray we are all not included, but they will also be pushed and rushed towards the hellfire, and of which the doors will only open once they get there. But in it, they will be tormented with punishments beyond one's imagination. Now, some of you may question at this point, right? Why would God want to punish a group of people very, very badly, while at the same time allowing another group of people to savor the greatest of happiness? I mean, don't we all agree that we all want happy endings at the end of the story? Every normal and logical human being would appreciate the notion that if somebody has gone beyond the limits of morality, they must be punished with what they deserve. We can talk about all the legal remedies there is, like, okay, we can talk about compensations being paid and like imprisonments being imposed on criminals. But how can we be so sure that these legal remedies are actually capable of remedying the scars on the victims of injustice? We're not just talking about rapists and murderers who do obvious crimes. We're also talking about people who use money to get their way out of crime. I mean, it cannot be helped that humans are humans and we miscalculate a lot of things, we misinterpret a lot of things, even with the presence of law. So this is why we need the day of judgment. We need God's judgment to punish and to reward people according to what they deserve. This is why in Islam we believe that Allah is the greatest of a judge. He punishes people according to what they deserve, and He gives actual justice. This is why we believe in the day of the hereafter. So that's all from me, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed the video and benefited something from it, please do share with your friends and family and just anyone that you know. And if you wish to watch more of our videos, just subscribe to our channel, and there's more videos being posted there. Also, if you would like to contact us directly, you can just click into the Telegram link posted in the description below. So thank you all for watching. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.